Jack, say hello. Hey everybody. Hi everyone, it's March 9th, 2023. Just out for a walk with Jack, not that he needs me since he carries his leash everywhere. Been sober for, I think today is the second or third day consecutively. Not sure why I had such a hard time with it over the winter. On the 5th or 7th or so, we screwed up pretty spectacularly. Well, not spectacularly. We only had 7 and half a pack of smokes. That was the day before, and then the day after we did pretty much the same thing. We thought we were getting through the day, and then just Jack, slow down, little one, and then just kind of out of nowhere, we're like, yeah, we're gonna get a 6-pack. We have 6 smokes left. We might as well have a drink with each one of them and then start fresh. And that's the kind of like mental leaps addiction makes. I'm in better spirits today. Jack, slow down. Part of the reason I think I was Jack, slow down. Part of the reason I think I was upset was because for some reason I made this garlic infused oil. Jack, stay. Garlic infused oil, and then I read somewhere that it was could give you botulism. Jack, you're not going to be off the leash if you don't slow down, little one. And I kind of fixated on that, and I was like, anyway, last night I was like, I have a really upset stomach. I've got a bit of a headache. I don't have double vision, but my stomach kind of hurts. And it was like that for like 2 days. Today I'm a little in better spirits, but I guess that's what you guys do for me. I get to chat, share my frustration and anger. Not anger, really. Frustrations and trials and tribulations, I guess. But yeah, so I struggled with that, and I think that's part of the reason. Good boy waiting. Good baby. I think that's part of the reason I ended up drinking, was that it was stress related. Jack, wait for dad. Yeah, I think it was stress related, and that's my go-to. So that's what I did. So, I know it sounds ridiculous. Some trash. But we've been we've spoken to our therapist and stuff. We've got all sorts of resources on our mobile for addiction and sobriety and meditation. And we have been meditating. Absolutely, we have. So beautiful here. Hold on. This is where Jack usually goes swimming in the summer and spring. Yeah, we just struggled with. Now I'm struggling with what I was talking about. We've used countless resources. We've stuck to the meditation one more than any other. And the mindfulness. Today we were doing a little bit of mindfulness actually, because we were holding on to some frustration, or the kid crying upstairs that was getting to us. It's beautiful. It's own little piece of paradise. You're just getting to us. Stress with the neighbor, things like that. It's just hard for us. And I forgot what I was talking about again. Oh well. But I'm in better. Resources. Sorry that I keep losing my train of thought. I must be stressed that, or I don't know, maybe withdrawal is affecting my memory. Who knows? Maybe it's just a bad memory. TV van parked behind me that's making me a bit nervous too, since I threw out some garbage. But yeah, so we've been yesterday we opened up GPT or GTP, whatever it's called. You're like, tell us about why our blue eyes are turning gray. And I was like, you could have this. I was like, oh, tell me how to quit drinking alcohol. And it was like really supportive and said basically everything that like every other resource says, and that, the therapist was kind of echoed. And I was just like, oh, thank you, robot, or AI. And it was like, you're welcome. Good luck on your... Jack, wait for daddy. Jack, I said stay. Yeah, it was like, good luck on your sobriety journey. Oh, thank you. So I've been asking it a few other questions and stuff. But yeah, there's lots of resources available. Finding the ones that help seems to be the important thing. For me, it's the mindfulness and meditation, because it helps me to identify triggers and catch myself when I'm starting to have racing thoughts. Admittedly, I've taken a bit of hiatus unintentionally because I got into drinking again. So I went for about a week without meditating, and then I've been better at... It's easier to get back into. It's just that it's amazing how quickly skills atrophy when you're not regularly using them. So I don't catch the thoughts as quickly or as regularly, which may be a good thing. Maybe I'm not having them as I did when I was meditating every single night for like 20 days. So I'll I want to get back into doing it regularly, because it really does help me. That's what I found most effective and efficient. AA I've had 2 blunders with, and just little interest in, not in their thinking. Sometimes I do get triggered when I'm at the meetings. I want to drink, so that's obviously like not a good thing. And I also don't want to be friends with these people, even though they're very nice and welcoming. It's nothing against them. It's hard for me to let down my guard, and I've got fair few friends as it is. I think I've got maybe 3. And I also have trust issues with women, from not possessiveness or anything. Just I'll never share a bank account with another woman. That's not to say all women are going to take your money, but it makes me feel better to have my own bank account. And I would encourage everyone, even women, to keep your own bank account in case something doesn't work out down the road. That's just advice from learned experience. I hope you have no trust issues. You're with your perfect partner, your dream woman, dream man, and you never have to kind of sleep on a bench or find out that your bank account's been emptied. I say, no frustration, I just kicked a snowball into oblivion. But yeah, I hope you don't have to go through anything like that, because it also makes sobriety harder, because you want to escape and forget about those bad times. And oftentimes it's the good times that are the hardest. When I reminisce about like movies we used to watch, or how I got her the illustrated version of a Harry Potter book that was a limited release, and it was hard. And I think it's the good memories we remember the bad memories more. I think that might be a survival mechanism, but it's the good memories that are the hardest to let go of. For instance, I want to play Harry Potter Legacy, and somewhere in my head I'm like, she's playing it, I don't want to play it, I don't want anything to do with Harry Potter because I associate it with her. Which isn't an adult thing to do, right? I'm allowed to enjoy things that my enemies like. And I liked it before I met her, why can't I like it after? But, there you go. There's one of my triggers, thinking about past flames. Thinking about what we've lost. Thinking about how we were responsible for the things we lost. Especially that one. And meditation and mindfulness is teaching us to be more compassionate, and we're exercising that a little bit more. It's still what's a good word for it? Atrophied, vestigial skill. But you know, when you grow up having to be a survivor, then you know, sometimes you don't remember how to do the good things because you're focused on other things. Like, one of the things that really helps me get through my cravings is thinking about how much easier it is to breathe and how much extra time I get to spend with that little guy there. How much more I accomplish. Being able to go out in nature. Alcohol really has no impact on my social relationships because I do it in private. I'm sure my neighbor knows that I do it. Probably thinks I'm a drunk, and it's true. I can't. There's no point lying about it. But I've never gotten into any altercations with him while inebriated or anything. We just don't like each other. Not that it wouldn't be easier if I wasn't a drunk, because then maybe I wouldn't think about someone else so often, or maybe he wouldn't have a negative connotation with me. What are you doing? He's the star of the show. He's playing in the snow. One of the good things about at least cutting down on alcohol and smoking is the fact that my teeth are slowly getting whiter, which is nice. Nice teeth are one of the things I have on my ideal partner list. Oral health is important to me. But today's not a bad day. I haven't really had any cravings until I started kind of talking about it, and now I'm not sure if I did or not. I don't think I did, but when I get back home and start playing World of Warcraft, I'm certain that I will. Ow, bloody ashes. I twisted my ankle again. I do have to speak to one of my old university friends about a contract that I should be working on, but I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. So I kind of have to figure out what I was supposed to be doing. But you know what? He doesn't like the noble struggle of trying to learn things on your own, just ask sort of thing. He's a teacher. Jack, out of there. There are birds everywhere. Thank you, sir. Good boy. Easier to explain something than struggle through it and try and figure it out on your own. I have notes about what I was supposed to be doing, but I have no idea where I put them. And to be fair, I may have been drinking when I was in the meeting. Not actively drinking, but have had like 3 before the meeting, which is no bueno, and something I don't like doing, don't want to do. Anyway, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my walk with Jack. Thank you guys as always for listening and joining me on my walk. I hope this is the time. As always, I have faith in you. I know you can do it. If I can keep trying, you can keep trying. I believe in you more than myself. And like Mr. Rogers says to me so many times as a kid, I like you just the way you are. I love you. Take care of yourself. Stay sober. Bye-bye.